Evan had this habit of sneaking to the trunk after his clients fell asleep to grab a few things. This time when he popped it open, he found the whole thing stuffed with cash. He thought about it for a second, then only took 2,000 euros. After driving over 800 kilometers, Evan finally got his client to the destination. Claire answered the door. She completely ignored Evan and just took the client upstairs. 3 minutes later, the client came back down with nothing in his hands. He counted out 300 euros, handed them to Evan, and drove off. But Evan didn't leave. He rang the doorbell again. He told Claire that the client was not only terrible at his job, but also liked to steal. Claire rushed upstairs to check the books, and sure enough, a huge amount of money was missing. When they met again, Claire's whole attitude toward Evan had changed. Evan got right to the point about why he was really there. He didn't know exactly what kind of business they were running, but he could promise they'd make a lot of money. The main job is moving cash for the mafia's money laundering operations. You drive across EU borders without getting caught. The rules are simple. If you get busted, you eat the loss, but the pay is incredible, at least 10,000 euros per run. One night on a street in France, Evan got pulled over by the cops. The officer found €1,000,000 in cash sitting in his trunk. Evan said it was from selling a horse, but they weren't buying it. Evan knew they had no real proof. He pulled out his phone and threatened to call the consulate and make it an international thing. The officers didn't want that kind of headache, so they let him go. But the good times didn't last. Not long after, Claire told him something. A local politician had started looking into their company. She wanted Evan to dig up dirt on this politician, but the lead was pretty thin. All they knew was that he stayed at a certain hotel every Friday night. Everything else was on Evan to figure out. He knew this could be his chance to make some serious money, so he didn't think twice about saying yes. While Evan was working out his plan, the politician suddenly showed up on TV, and the woman next to him wasn't the same one from the hotel. Clearly this guy had a messy private life, and that was exactly the opening Evan needed. After watching the place for days, Evan finally had his target locked down. His plan was to sneak into the room and plant a hidden camera while the guy went downstairs to eat, but a security guard caught him red-handed. Lucky for him, the guard was just as greedy as he was. Evan slipped him 10,000 euros to look the other way, and he got his camera installed without any more problems. With the video in his hands, Evan tracked down the politician. He told him straight up, either you play ball or this video goes public. The politician had no choice but to cooperate. With the politician on their side, they quickly set up a whole new money-making operation in a new area.